Belair, petty to the detour, don't tell him. He saw how heavily he balls. Every project, every seashore. And I ain't content trying to see more nomadic. I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home.
Now I've been in New York,
come on,
Texas,
yeah.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They go play action here on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They're going to look. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. I know every coach talks about respecting the ball, taking care of the ball, but when it's 3rd and long like that, you're triggered, man. He wants to make a play. And on that one, he's trying to force one down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Back across midfield. He's sacked at the 46. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down. Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And he comes back with one complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Keenan Robinson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
Let's go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the... Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Now Hoyer. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Hoyer. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker. Complete. 23 yards on the play.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with. sideline since you've got better vision of it?
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But, yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
He's going to a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays.
And got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Odell Beckham, 74 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And follow reception. We'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Peterson alone in the backfield. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. No gain, and it's second down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Odell Beckham, 94 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
A nice gain of 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Michael Vick with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now they're confident.
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Odell Beckham, 78 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
He's got a man, complete. He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Hoyer. Amendola catching it left side. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So, and play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here's Jacob Shum now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this is secured by the Patriots. And the onside kick did not go 10 yards. That's illegal, and the flag comes out.
And now you know why special teams coaches have gray hair. They draw this up all week. They have it set to go, and the kicker has one job and doesn't get the ball 10 yards downfield.
They'll look to throw here. And And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. They're going to look to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now Hoyer. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let it go again. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which...
And oh, he coughed it up! And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
No, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Here's Hoyer. He finds his target, Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one goes for 34 yards. And it'll give the Patriots a 1st down.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Back to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Eric Ebron, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out of bounds there on the kick. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Patriots coming out now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. A carry now for Lynch. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he fires one, but incomplete. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. And now out come the Patriots. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Receiver tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
Time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, this whole line, they've had trouble with all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever. And he fields it cleanly. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us, though.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Green 39! Green 39!
Hoyer. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Hoyer. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Back now at Ford Field. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs here. They go play action here on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So now it's first and goal. On the handoff, Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. Now Franks for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. They go back to the air here after the INT. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Only a yard that time, second and goal. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast, but sometimes it happens too fast for the guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Crabtree, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's a give to Lynch. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Danny Amendola on the return. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now Amendola. A strong running. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12, and it gives the Pats a first down.
Here we go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Here's Hoyer. And his throw here is incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets us one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So now 1st and 15. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete here. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect them.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Hoyer. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A big play there on the keeper. 47 yards. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up, and this is taken in at the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Odell Beckham, 39 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. They'll look to throw, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it.
This is caught inside the 15. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Hoyer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Eric Ebron, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball